Hello everyone, welcome to today's planning briefing. I'm Leanne Allegretto. I'm a meteorologist here at the National Weather Service in Missoula, and I will be bringing you the next several days worth of weather and impacts, if any, to be had across the northern Rockies. So here's a quick summary. There are no major organized storm systems on the horizon for the northern Rockies. In fact, our region will remain under the influence of what we call breaking waves of energy and moisture that are coming from the south-southwest, and I'll get into that in the next following slides, 2 or 3 slides. What it will result in is periods of light to moderate snow, mainly above 4,500 feet, so the mountainous terrain and high mountain valleys, as well as light snow and or very light mixed precipitation in valleys below 4,500 feet, as well as seasonable temperatures at all elevations, meaning no major temperature swings or snow level changes expected. Here is our weather impact overview matrix. Sorry that the letters are all over the place. Some are centered, some are not. Apologies for that. But the main message here is some nuisance, low impact snowfall, perhaps some light mixed precipitation in valleys. But for the most part, you can see low impacts all around, little to no impacts as well, from basically Monday through Friday. Here's a current view of the satellite of the western United States and the Pacific coast as of today, Sunday, January 8th, when this is recorded. And what it's basically showing is that breaking off of the energy of the oncoming moisture that we see in California. Here's a much wider view looking out into the Pacific. You see Hawaii down there in the bottom left corner, kind of giving you an orientation here. All of this moisture in the form of atmospheric river type moisture is going to hit California. As a result, it's going to piece off. Little pieces are going to eject off and move northward into the northern Rockies, and with it, some light precipitation to follow. So here's a look at what we tend to try to look at when we are talking about atmospheric rivers. So you can see the big, deep, bright colors are aimed right at the southern Pacific coast, in other words, California, but pieces do make it up to the north, and that's where our waves of energy and moisture will come from. So total snowfall expected basically tonight through late Tuesday morning. This is the first round, if you will, of measurable snowfall expected from one of those pieces of energy breaking off. And it's essentially what I've already said. A couple inches in the mountains, over mountain passes here and there, 4 to 6 over Lookout, 3 to 4 over Lolo Pass, 2 to 3 over Lost Trail, and 1 to 2 over Marias, and less than that around the other mountain passes. So that's it. So here's the pattern outlook. This is beginning Monday, and the animation will go through Tuesday, and then into Wednesday, and finally going into Thursday. And the main takeaway from this is you can see over on the west coast that the bulk of the atmospheric energy is entering onto the Californian coast, while northern Idaho and western Montana remain pretty much under a ridge. The moisture will undercut the ridge right through the most of next week and keep us basically tattering around with some light snow here and there. Like I basically said, rinse and repeat, right? So that's the projection. There's no big change in the pattern coming up. There's nothing really to shift us out of this pattern, at least in the next 5 to 7 days, but it could change. And here's the 8 to 14 day temperature on the left and precipitation on the right outlook. We are basically slightly above normal for temperatures and around normal to slightly above normal for precipitation, and that covers the period of January 15th through the 21st. So will we be changing our pattern by that point? Well, remains to be seen. Kind of looks like it. That's all I have for today. Thank you. Our next briefing will be Thursday, January 12th. Have a great day.